me tell you about the Thanksgiving I'll never forget. It was over a decade, but I still feel the emotion like it was just yesterday. My daughter had left for college that August. She was my youngest, my last one home. And by the time November rolled around, I was still walking past her empty bedroom, feeling like somebody had scooped my inside out. Now, Thanksgiving usually rotated between my house and my sister's house. I loved hosting. I was good at it. I haven't been the same since. That year, I called my sister and said, "You're cooking. I can't do it." Because I knew the second I started grocery shopping, I was going to fall apart. If this is your first Thanksgiving after they've left, I need you to know something. You're not crazy. You're not overreacting. You're definitely not alone. The emotion hits when you least expect it. I thought I'll be fine by Thanksgiving. My daughter left in August. 3 months, right? Plenty of time to adjust. Wrong. The week before Thanksgiving, I went to the grocery store and everything screams Thanksgiving. Just like right now. And I lost it. Even the pumpkins seem to be mocking me. Nobody prepares you for how the traditions will gut you. Not the big moments, the small ones. The stuffing, setting one less plate, not hearing ask if she can invite a friend, the empty chair at the table. They come home, but everything is changed. Here's the thing they don't tell you. Even if your kids come home for Thanksgiving, it's not the same because they're different now and you're different. And the role you played, that shifted. My daughter came home that first Thanksgiving. She was happy, adjusting well to college, making friends. And I should have been thrilled. I was thrilled, but I was also grieving because the girl we left in August wasn't the same girl who came home in November. She'd grown up, grown away, and I had to figure out how to be her mother without being her everything. If you're feeling weird about them coming home, that's normal. If you're feeling weird about them not coming home, that's also normal. There's no right or wrong way to feel. You just feel it all. And then there's the family. Everyone gathered around the table expecting the same Thanksgiving we've always had. Expecting you to be fine. Expecting you to have it pulled together by now. That's why I had my sister cook that year. Because I knew I couldn't perform fine while basting turkey. I needed permission to just show up and survive it. And giving myself that permission was the best decision I made. So, what's a woman to do? How do you get through this? Here are a few things that actually helps. Number 1, lower the bar. This is not the year for the Pinterest perfect Thanksgiving. This is the year you survive Thanksgiving. That's the goal, survival. If that means your sister cooks, let her cook. If that means you order turkey pre-cooked, order it. If that means you skip hosting altogether and go out to eat, do that. There is no award for suffering through traditions that are breaking your heart. I learned this the hard way. The year after that first awful Thanksgiving, I tried to host again, tried to do everything the way I always did. And I spent the entire day moping around the kitchen like a kid. It wasn't until year 3 that I finally said, we're changing some things. And it got easier. Yours might not take 3 years. You may be fine just after year 1, but just be prepared. There's no blue ribbon for pulling it all together. You're human, not superhuman. Number 2, tell the truth. At some point during the first year, Thanksgiving, my sister asked me how I was doing. And instead of saying fine, you know what I did? I told her the truth. I said I'm a wreck. I missed her so much, I couldn't breathe sometimes. And I don't know how to do this holiday without her here the same way we used to be. And you know what my sister did? She gave me space while being at arm's length because she got it. And suddenly, I wasn't alone in it anymore. Tell someone the truth. Not anyone. Pick one safe person. And say this is hard. I'm struggling. Because the performance of being fine is exhausting. And you don't have to do it. Number 3, take one new thing. Here's what helped me. The second year, I started one new tradition. Just one. I made a monetary contribution to Thanksgiving dinner. I didn't go shopping, didn't manage or contribute to the menu selection. I knew who was cooking and I trusted her. But more importantly, I knew I just wanted to show up, eat, and leave at the drop of a dime if I had to. It wasn't about replacing the old tradition. It was about acknowledging that things had changed, that I was entering a new season, and that new seasons need new rhythms. You don't have to overhaul everything. Just pick one small thing that makes this as a different chapter. A new recipe, a new seating arrangement, a new time of day. Something that says we're building something new here. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. You're allowed to grieve on Thanksgiving. You're allowed to miss how things used to be. You are allowed to feel sad, even when everyone around you is happy. You are allowed to change traditions. You are allowed to skip traditions. And by golly, you are allowed not to be okay yet. This is the first Thanksgiving of many, and each one will get a little easier. Not because you stop missing them, but because you learn how to hold the missing and the gratitude at the same time. That first year, I sat at my sister's table and cried into my mashed potatoes. Year 2, I was just sad. Year 3, I laughed more than I cried. And now, 10 years later, I can tell you this story without my voice breaking. By the way, in between those 10 years, we've had many years where she came home but went to dad's house, to friend's house. Another year, it's been boyfriend's house in another state. She's growing, and I had to be okay with that. It gets better. Not perfect, but better. I promise you. If you're facing your first Thanksgiving without them home, or your first Thanksgiving where everything feels different, I see you. This is exactly what I write about in my memoir, Slipping Through My Fingers. The whole messy, beautiful, heartbreaking journey of letting go and figuring out who you are when you're not needed every single day. The book is now available on Amazon, or you can get an autographed copy directly from me. And if you're in this season, it's written for you. Link is in the description. Third Act Society is waiting for you. It's a free community. Real women, zero judgment. Some are empty nesters, others are transitioning from a career or the end of a relationship. We're navigating this transition together. The link is below. And hey, if this is your first Thanksgiving after they've left, or if you remember your first one, drop a comment. Tell me one thing that helped you get through it, or one thing you wish someone had told you. Let's help each other out. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You're going to survive this. And someday, you might even enjoy it again. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, or share this video with another woman who's going through this messy, beautiful thing called transition.